Only the smartest viewers can get all the answers right. Let's begin. Welcome to the English Quiz Challenge. I want you to play along and then comment with your score at the end. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
So, here's what we've got lined up for you. We're going to start with a vocabulary challenge, then test your skills in the grammar gauntlet, and wrap it all up with a spelling showdown. Let's get into it.
All right, let's kick things off with round one, the vocabulary challenge. Time to see how sharp your word knowledge really is.
Question number 1. What do you call a large group of soldiers? Is it A, battalion, B, assign, C, evict, or D, martyrdom? The correct answer is A, battalion. Yep, a battalion is a large, organized group of soldiers. Okay, question 2. What's the word for giving someone a particular job? Is it A, commission, B, assign, C, evict, or D, martyrdom? And the answer is B, assign. When you assign a task, you're giving it to someone to complete. Question 3. To force someone to leave is to what? A, commission, B, valor, C, evict, or D, martyrdom? The right answer is C, evict. To evict someone is to legally force them to leave a property. And on to question 4. What is the term for the death of a martyr? Your options are A, commission, B, valor, C, evict, or D, martyrdom. The answer is D, martyrdom. That's the term for someone who dies for their beliefs. Question 5. The position of an officer in the Army is called a what? Is it A, commission, B, valor, C, evict, or D, martyrdom? The answer is A, commission. It's an official document that gives an officer their rank.
And that's a wrap for the vocabulary challenge. Now I hope you're ready for round 2, the grammar gauntlet. This is where we really separate the pros from the amateurs. Question 6. In the sentence, she is writing a novel. Which word is the main verb? Is it A, is, B, writing, C, a novel, or D, she? The main verb here is B, writing. That's the actual action happening in the sentence.
Question 7. We're using the same sentence. She is writing a novel, but this time, which one is the helping verb? A, is, B, writing, C, a novel, or D, she? And the answer is A, is. It helps the main verb, writing, to show an ongoing action. Question 8. Let's look at this sentence. I have bought a villa. Which is the main verb? Is it A, bought, B, have, C, a villa, or D, I have? The main verb is A, bought. That's the key action of the sentence.
Question 9. Back to that same sentence. I have bought a villa. Which word is the helping verb? A, bought, B, have, C, a villa, or D, I have? The correct answer is B, have. It's the verb that helps bought to form that present perfect tense.
Question 10. In he did not read it, which word is the helping verb? Your options are A, read, B, did, C, he, or D, it. The right answer is B, did. In this case, did helps create the negative form in the past tense.
Okay, question 11. The child crossed the road. Which tense is this sentence? A, past simple, B, present simple, C, future, or D, none? It's A, past simple. The verb crossed tells us the action is completely finished.
Question 12. She spent a week in the valley. What's the tense here? A, past simple, B, present simple, C, future, or D, none? Yep, once again it's A, past simple. The verb spent puts that action firmly in the past.
All right, we are officially halfway through. How are you doing? Keep that score handy. We're about to dive right back in. Question 13. The sentence is, he won a medal. What's the correct negative form? The correct answer is A, he did not win a medal. For past tense, you just use did not plus the basic verb. Question 14. The teacher made a speech. How do we make that negative? The answer is A. The teacher did not make a speech. Simple as that. You just add did not before make.
Question 15. Fill in the blank. Many years ago, very difficult to live without electricity. Is it was, is, has been, or were? The correct word is A, was. Since it is singular and we're talking about the past, we use was.
Question 16. Hey, this one looks a little familiar.
Many years ago, very difficult to live without electricity. And you guessed it, the answer is still A, was. The context is in the past, so was is the only one that works.
Question 17. Another fill in the blank. They blanked their homework in time yesterday. The correct answer is A, did not finish. The word yesterday is your clue that we need the past tense negative form.
And question 18. We blank fishing last Saturday. What's the missing verb here? Is it A, went, B, go, C, goes, or D, are go? The answer is A, went. Last Saturday tells us we need the past tense of go, which is went.
And now, for the grand finale. It's time for our final round, the spelling showdown. Every single letter counts here, so pay close attention. Let's see who our spelling champions are.
Question 19. Which of these is spelled correctly? The correct spelling is A, horrible. That's Horrible. Nice one. Question 20. Choose the correct spelling. The right answer is D, sensible. Remember, it's Sensible, a very sensible choice.
Question 21. Which one is spelled correctly? The correct spelling is B, probable. That's Probable. You probably got that one right.
Question 22. Can you spot the correct spelling here? It's C, possible. Don't forget that double S. With good spelling, anything is possible.
Question 23. Which of these spellings is correct? The answer is B, forgivable. Just drop the E from forgive and add able. A common mistake, but a forgivable one.
Moving on to question 24. Find the correct spelling. The right choice is C, respectable. Ends with able, a very respectable performance so far.
And here we are, our final question, number 25. Which spelling is the right one? The correct answer is A, legible. That's Legible, a perfect, legible ending to our showdown.
And that's it. We've reached the end of our English quiz challenge. It's time to add up all your correct answers and see where you rank. Let's find out.
All right, here are the results. If you scored between 0 and 3, you're a beginner. Great job for giving it a shot. If you scored 4 to 7, you're an intermediate. You've got some solid skills. And if you scored 8 or more, you can give yourself a pat on the back because you are a certified quiz master.
So, how did you do? I really want to know. Go ahead and comment with your score below. And if you had a good time, please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next quiz. Thanks for playing along.